So, buddy, great to see you. How's things? Hope all
Oh,
good with you.
things are really well, John. Good to see you again. Really appreciate being here with you.
No, that's good to hear. I guess we should start by saying a huge congratulations to Johnson Controls North America for winning the Frost and Sullivan Smart Connected Chillers Award, which is an award for customer value leadership. It's an exciting thing to be talking about.
I appreciate that, man. We're still excited, and it was great news to hear. I got to tell you, it was a lot of hard work that went into that, and I really enjoyed the presentation and working with the Frost Sullivan team. Um, can you tell us a little bit about the award, John? I mean, the significance of it.
Yeah, it's a good question. I mean, look, at Frost and Sullivan, we take our best practices awards program very seriously. We do a lot of work on all the markets we cover. We look at a lot of companies. We're constantly on the lookout for best practices and leadership. And this is an exciting one. It's for me, the significance of this award. It's a recognition of how Johnson Controls have seen the true criticality of the performance of chillers in the built environment, not just for the performance of the individual unit. We know that Johnson Controls has a long and proud history in producing great products, but I think it's about that recognition of the chiller's role in the overall performance and particularly the environmental and energy performance of the building. And that kind of, particularly in the current climate of being so much focus on energy and emissions, I think, managing equipment to not just get the best performance out of the unit, but also get the intelligence and insights out of that unit to optimize performance. I think the second part on significance, buddy, which is very important, is this particular award is all about customer value leadership. And I think that's very important. It's underpinned by innovation. It's a technology-led award, but it's in the category of customer value leadership. And that means innovating with customers at the center of the strategy. And that's very important. The market is becoming more and more customer centric. The need for user experience and customer centricity to be at the center of solutions. I think what's impressed us most about Johnson Controls in this space has been the ability to combine sort of product excellence with leading edge sort of digital connectivity and platforms with exemplary levels of customer engagement and input. And I think if you think about it over the years, maybe one of the reasons that the digital transformation of buildings has occasionally faltered has been that the customer hasn't always been put at the center of things. And I think what's excited us about what you guys are doing is developing great products with the customer at the very center of that.
I'm really glad to hear that, John, and how we stood out. I think, quite to your point, the customer is always the center of our universe, and we always think customer back in anything we do. Always get the voice of the customer, and it's not the technology standing alone, but how you leverage that technology to bring the things to the customer that they desire. Really glad to hear that.
No, I think that's definitely something that we recognize quickly in evaluating this. But it would be great to hear, buddy, from your perspective, a little bit about how Johnson Controls sees the benefits of connecting chillers, and what you see as that really bringing to the solution.
Yeah, I think, all customers, as we both know, they're looking for a lot of different things, and they're all maybe not looking for the same things, but, typically energy savings, the sustainability piece, that just lower overall cost of ownership is important. And I think our proactive and our predictive services that we offer, the approach we take, they meet the goals of that customer. We're also looking at reducing customers' repair and that unplanned downtime. I think we're always making recommendations to optimize the chillers, keep them running at peak efficiencies and across all load conditions. And as we both know, chillers run more at part load conditions than they do at full load conditions. So it's a win-win for the customer. And for Johnson Controls. John, I have to also ask you a question. You're deep within smart building technology. What are some of the trends that you're seeing in the industry, whether it's chillers or other emerging technology, other building systems, both short and long term?
Yeah, it's a good question, buddy. You're absolutely right. It's an area we look at a lot, and I think what we're seeing at the moment is the outlook is good. We see strong growth coming down the pipeline at the moment for connected solutions. I think we've seen in the kind of since 2020 during the kind of the COVID pandemic and beyond, we've seen use cases for connected assets have become more powerful. We've seen an acceleration of remote monitoring, of remote asset management, of more and more connected devices and assets on networks, enabling a better focus on kind of efficiency and energy optimization in almost every customer application sector. And I think that was a lot of the innovation and kind of products and solutions were there in place in the market, but that recent acceleration we see poised to continue. We're certainly seeing in the wider case in North America and globally that sustainability is becoming a much more powerful driver in the built environment, not just in energy, but in other areas as well, but certainly around energy performance. The optimization of that, the reporting of that companies are under pressure to do at the moment becomes an awful lot easier when it's enabled by better data insight. So I think we do see more momentum for digitally enabled data-led solutions for sure. I think we'll continue to see more and more focus on user experience and customer-centric solutions. So I think hearing you talk before about putting the customer first will continue to be more and more important. And I think overall, the opportunity for that customer comes first approach that has served Johnson Controls so well in this space will continue to be an extremely valuable part of the offering.
No doubt.
And what about from your point of view then? So now that you've been recognized with this award, I think it's a great achievement. It's certainly addressing a great trend in the market. But what's next for Johnson Controls in this space? What should we be looking out for?
I would say the things that we were doing pre-COVID. We were well on our way to digitizing and doing all the things that you just mentioned, the sustainability and the things the customers are looking for. I think COVID just gave it a boost. It kind of accelerated it, and I think we have great tools. I think we have great smart tools that help our technicians diagnose things faster, or solutions faster. It's all about bringing that technology to the cutting edge. And then when you look at it, how do you bring a solution to the customer faster, or how you prevent that downtime and the reliability that you're typically looking for. The customers, they're looking for that total 360 view. So we're working to incorporate that connection to everything we have, whether it's our ERPs. Indoor air quality is important. Space management's important. Connecting not only our products, but digitizing and connecting our competitors. And I think you look at the building envelope and the things that we're doing, and we're about to launch what I will call our connected building, leveraging onboard scans and in the cloud scans, and bringing that white glove treatment, I would say, to our customers that makes it very easy to train a control technician where they may have not had that experience before. It's bringing those, what I'll call health experts, to the customer every day.
Buddy, that's great to hear. You've mentioned a lot of stuff there, which means exciting times ahead. I think I would very much agree that a lot of those are very dynamic, exciting areas. And this is about addressing things that bring innovation to life by tackling real areas where value can be brought to customers. So I think it's exciting times. It's great to hear. It's been great to have the chance to talk to you about this stuff today. It's definitely exciting. I'd just like to finish by saying congratulations once again to Johnson Controls on this Frost & Sullivan Award. I hope that the year ahead is fruitful and that the connected journey continues well.
Thank you, John. We really appreciate it. It's always good to see you and spend time with you. Thanks.
Likewise, thank you.